Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded D-Rose report just like a bad penny. I'm back. Hey, just over a month following the announcement of the split of Elizabeth Canales and George Clooney, which I mentioned yesterday, is now dating actress, whatever you want to call her, Stacy. I haven't seen her do much acting, but anyway, multiple sources confirmed with Us Weekly. Anyway, according to Us, it's more than just a fling. They're basically exclusive at this point, and they like each other's sense of humor, and obviously they're probably physically attracted to both. Stacy, by the way, is 31 years old. George Clooney, 50. Had been reportedly, they've known each other, I guess, for over 4 years, and recently reached out to one another through a mutual friend, which I have no friends that can do me any good that I know of. Since recently linking up, Keebler and Clooney has been spending a lot of time in London and at one of Clooney's homes in Italy. Just one of his homes. I don't know how many other ones he's got. Despite the celebrity gossip blog covering the story exclusive this week, the couple is hoping to keep the romance very private and do not want to make any kind of public appearances. So don't tell nobody nothing. I never said nothing. Just keep it quiet. They just want to keep it hush-hush. Edge, by the way, is going to be appearing on Sci-Fi's Haven tonight after SmackDown. The Rock took part in the WWE photo shoot yesterday. And Valley View Casino in San Diego, California is advertising Rey Mysterio will get a title shot against the winner of SummerSlam CM Punk versus John Cena match at August the 15th Raw. That's the night after SummerSlam, and they're in Rey's hometown, and for what it's worth, it's been reported a month ago that WWE has big plans for Rey since he's re-signed and beginning the night after SummerSlam. So, could that be a spoiler? Wrestling Observer reports that Sin Cara is going to be returning at this coming Tuesday's WWE SmackDown taping in Sacramento, California. That means that Sin Cara's time off for suspension was cut to 3 weeks instead of 30 days. Somebody, maybe the fans have spoke out saying they want to see him. Or could they have been wrong about his results of his testing? Silver Vision, by the way, has released the content listing for WWE's upcoming video release, chronologically the story and rivalry between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, the greatest rivalries is what it's called. It's scheduled to be released in North America around October 25th this year, and it's going to be a 3 DVD set or 2-disc Blu-ray. Triple H, by the way, please make a note of it, is going to be on NBC's Late Night with Jimmy Fallon tonight. And regarding earlier reports on Tough Enough competitor Jeremiah Riggs having heat on him while in developmental, the FCW star Seth Rollins wrote following on his Twitter account, "Dude was about 10 words from getting an ass kicking when he was down there." Vince McMahon said during the investors call, yes, he's still mouthing the WWE words to all of his investors, which I don't blame him. Don't want him pulling out. Man, they had a bad enough day yesterday anyway. Investors called yesterday that his recent meeting with UFC President Dana White was more social than anything. But they did talk some business, and Vince was asked if WWE and FCW, WWE and UFC would hook up to start a network together. He said no, because WWE is entertainment, FCW is sports, which to me makes no sense at all, because if you got sports and entertainment on the same network, of course they might have got rid of the word sports out of their vocabulary, I guess. Anyway, WWE diva Maurice will also be working this weekend's Teen Choice Awards in Los Angeles. As noted before, The Miz, John Cena, is going to be presenting awards while The Rock is nominated. Will they, be up there and nominate? If he gets the award, they're supposed to give it to. I don't know how they're going to work that. They might be on the same stage together. WWE's currently has 100,000 hours of footage for their tape library, which will be a big part of the new cable network. 30,000 hours of 100,000 hours have been digitalized for the network, and 25% of the digitalized footage is in HD. How many hours is a year at 24 hours, 7 days a week? I've never added it up, but it might be a lot of reruns. WWE's websites put Triple H video interview to go along with the CM Punk and John Cena interviews from earlier this week on it. Regarding the return to the ring, Triple H said, "Never say never in WWE. I don't know. If I put myself in the seat of WWE Universe and the right guy comes along at the right time, it's the right challenge, I would want to see it, and I think there's your answer." Hey, there's nothing wrong with Triple H. He's just in the back seat right now. Now, here's my opinion of what may go on. I said in the future at WrestleMania 28, I think there's going to be a Vince McMahon versus Triple H and see who wins WWE, control of WWE. Now, a big, this is stretching it some. If H can't take on Vince because of age, or maybe he is and kind of, not in good enough health like he used to. Well, I'm not 10 years ago in the same shape either, but if he can't do it, wouldn't it be nice to see Triple H versus Shane McMahon? He comes back to represent his dad, get his company back for his dad. Whatever, it could be a good storyline that way. If Shane would only do it. Below are some highlights from Vince McMahon's conference call with WWE investors on Thursday morning. WWE Studios took in $3.3 million loss on That's What I Am, but are still confident in their movie division and will continue to grow new titles. I would pull out if I was an investor and I heard that. But WWE is moving forward with plans for a live arena-based show to air 8 p.m. on Monday nights, going into Raw at 9 p.m. No word yet whether it's going to be on USA or not. WWE still looking at getting either an NXT Superstars or both back on the network television before the end of the year. And regarding the WWE cable network, the company has meetings with potential distributors in the next few weeks. WWE is still on track with previous announcements projecting launch 12 to 8 months from the first of the year. Vince is confident that the network will be a success. XFL. Vince revealed that UFC recently failed in negotiation for a network with NBC and thinks that WWE has much more to offer on a network. Amazing Red, by the way, announced this afternoon on his Twitter account he's parted ways with TNA. He cites the differences for his departure from the organization, and it's got to be creative differences, not just only his, but he wants to go one way, they want to go another. Red wrote, "Hey guys, just want to let you know, first, T and I parted ways. It's got to do with creative. We're going to do future endeavors right now, see what goes on, thanks to TNA." Red, however, still listed as a member of the TNA roster on the organization's official website right now, anyway. Max Buck, who too parted ways with TNA, reacted to Red's comment with the following: "Within a year, you've now lost Jay Lethal, Jeremy Buck, Max Buck, and Amazing Red. Come on now," he says. Hey, I'm about out of news here, but give me your idea of what you think would be a good WrestleMania 28 for Triple H to be in. One guy mentioned he thinks there should be a three-way against Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. Fatal three-way. Well, where are we going to go? Three-way dance? I don't know. Or should he, Triple H, fight to save WWE because Vince is trying to take it back? They used to have that corporate deal, going on years ago. And anyway, let me know what you think. I gotta go. Thanks for clicking.